Everybody knows the position for Fook Sao, right? Right? So, let me borrow your seat for a second. Can everybody call on if you can see something? I want to explain something about the Fook Sao. Most people, except for maybe some bodybuilders, but usually your arm is smaller here and it gets bigger there, it wedges out. So when you're doing the Fook Sao, you want to stay by your opponent's wrist, the smaller part of their arm. Without me extending my arm all the way, I can't hit him. And if he keeps his palm up and comes straight, he can't strike me. And I'll show you from this side. Now if I lock my arm out, then I've lost my control, my elbow coverage, he can hit me. Without locking my elbow out, I can't strike him and he can't strike me. So one of the things about the Fook Sao, the Tan Sao rather, with the Fook Sao position, I turn my palm, and now I've moved my hand up from the smaller part of his arm to the bigger part of his arm. I've created an opening. So by doing this, I get to strike. I create an opening. Right? So that's why you always want to have your wrist with your opponent's wrist. You don't want to do your Chi Sao like that with that much space here. I want to stay by his wrist. If something changes or he gets too close to me or he moves his hand up, I want to move back to adjust it. Okay? And Fook means to control. So you have to actually control. You can get this angle. A lot of people will just lay their hand here, flat like this. There's a straight path to my center. You want to do a Fook because Fook represents a canine's paws. It represents a fox's paw. So here's what I wanted to show you with the character. Chinese characters used to be pictures. Like the character for man is like this, like a person walking. The character for moon was a phase of the moon. This character means forever. There's a Weng Chun system that doesn't use this side. It only uses that side, and they write it WNG. It's kind of like Hunggar Weng Chun mixed. But we use this. So this is forever, this is speak, gong, right? Or wa, to speak. So to give you an example about the pictographs, this has a radical. This is a mouth. This is a human mouth, and that's supposed to be the sound coming out of the mouth, right? So together, this alone means forever. When you put that part of this character that they can stand alone, each of these characters can stand alone, that means to speak forever, or chant forever, or praise forever. So chant or praise forever, spring. The Fook character represents a man standing over a dog. And if you ever see a dog sit up, their paws are pointing downwards, not like this. Whenever a dog's in a baking position, any canine, dog, wolf, fox, coyote, whatever, right? So the character actually means control or subdue. So if I just lay my hand here, I'm not controlling anything. Let's get this angle. I'm not controlling. To control, I have to hold my palm, my fingers down. And that creates a tunnel that goes away from my center. If I do this, the tunnel goes towards my center. So one of the things I do when I'm doing Chi Sao with people from other Weng Chun lineages, we go this way so you can see, is if they hold their hand this way, see, I can strike them without even turning my palm. So what I usually do is I strike and they push down and I go on top. See? So when he goes down, I go on top. But if he has a good Fook Sao, you don't have to do anything. Just occupy the center. See? So if I stay like this, he can hit me in the chest easily. But if my hand's here, my forearm stops him. I don't have to do anything. So you have to have a good Fook Sao. You have to have good control to have a good Jut Sao. See? So I'm actually controlling his hand with that.